texts would you say you send per day?
Send probably around 200 a day.
Do you ever not bring your phone to school?
No, I bring it every single day.
How do you feel when you don't have your phone?
I feel like a part of me is missing and I need that to live my life.
Do you think texting can have negative effects in your life?
No, there's no negative effects.
So you don't think it has any other effects in your life?
Nope, it just keeps me in touch with everyone.
Do you think it's possible for people to be addicted to your phone?
Oh yeah, for sure. People get addicted to it.
Would you say you're addicted to it?
Yes.
Could we take your phone and then give it back to you at the end of the day?
No.
Okay. How many texts would you say you send per day?
Probably about 200.
Do you ever not bring your phone to school?
No, it's always with me.
How do you feel when you don't have your phone?
Naked.
Do you think texting can have negative effects in your life?
No, because that's how you talk to people.
Do you think people can be addicted to their phones?
Yes,
Are you addicted to your phone?
very.
Would you let us take your phone for a day?
No.
Text would you say you send per day? Like 500. Do you ever not bring your phone to school? I always bring my phone to school. How do you feel when you don't have your phone?
I feel naked.
Do you think texting can have negative effects in your life?
No.
Are people addicted to their phones?
Some of them are.
Are you addicted to your phone?
Yeah.
Could we take your phone for the day?
No.
How many texts would you say you send per day?
Per day? Probably like 50, 60.
Do you ever not bring your phone to school?
No.
How do you feel when you don't have your phone?
Alone.
Do you think texting can have negative effects in your life?
It can. I mean, if you get like addicted to it and if you'd rather text someone than talk to them in person.
Do you think people are addicted to their phones?
Yeah.
Are you addicted to your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. How many texts would you say you send per day?
Like 20?
Okay. Do you ever not bring your phone to school? How do you feel when you don't have your phone?
Like I don't have any contact with the world.
Do you think texting can have negative effects in your life?
No, like I guess if you text too much, you can like have like dumb cramps. But other than that, I just think it's like quicker and stuff.
Do you think people are addicted to their phones?
Yeah.
Would you say you're addicted to your phone?
Yeah.
I'm feeling just a little down and kind of need a friend. I need something to lift me out of this stuck place I'm in. So I'm waiting for a text from you. I'm waiting for a text from you. You might be.
What do you think addiction means?
I think addiction means when you need something to be happy and to live with.
What do you think addiction means? Like if you had a definition for addiction, what would it be?
I want to say it's you're addicted to something, but you're just attached to the thing that you like a lot. Is that a good definition? Okay.
What do you think addiction means?
That you can't live without it. If you don't, you go through withdrawals and start scratching yourself and have to take a bath.
200 texts.
Shut up.
What do you think addiction means?
Like you have to have it like all the time, every day.
What do you think addiction means?
Addiction. I think it's when you really desire one certain thing more than everything else, and you'd rather be doing that than anything else.
What do you think addiction means? It's like when you rely on something for like happiness. Do you ever text and drive?
Yeah, I text and drive sometimes.
Do you know other people who text and drive?
Yeah, I think like all my friends do it.
Your parents text and drive?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in or seen an accident involving texting and driving? How many people per year would you say are killed in car accidents involving texting and driving?
Probably 2 million.
Do you ever text and drive? It's okay, you can go.
Yes.
Have you ever been in or seen an accident due to texting and driving?
No, I haven't seen them, but I've heard of them.
How many people per year do you think are killed by car accidents?
Probably a lot. I don't know, like
Just guess, if you had to guess a number.
1,000.
I guess.
Text and drive? No. Do you know anybody who does?
Yes.
Have you been in or seen an accident due to texting and driving?
On YouTube, but nothing else.
How many people do you think are killed per year in texting and driving accidents?
Like,
Just any guess.
10,000.